Hey, what is going on, guys? Before we kick this off, I wanted to give you a heads up. This weekend on Saturday, if you are in the DFW area, Finatic and myself will be at the NARBC Reptile show. That is in Arlington. And I will put the link for it in the description, along with Southern Reptile Supply Company, which is hooking me up with a lot of things. You'll see that in an upcoming video, but come check us out at the NARBC Reptile Show in Arlington, Texas. You can see the address right here. It will also be in the description. Come hang out with us. Like I said, we will be there on Saturday, and I will post on Instagram as well as my community page tomorrow exactly what time we will actually be there. Tomorrow is February the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. But come hang out with me and Brenton, as well as the guys over at Southern Reptile, which is where Pyrotoad works, as well as check out all the cool reptiles. So anyway, let's get into this video today. There's nothing better than searching dumpsters for animals. Dumpsters. Yes.
Got it.
What?
Right by the dumpster.
What? What's it say? Is that a note?
Yeah. It says, please take live pet.
What is going on, guys? So as you just saw in that little bit of an intro, Brenton got a DM on Instagram, and basically it said that somebody had left some sort of an animal by a dumpster near a pet store. We've driven almost a little over 3 hours just north of Austin to come figure out what this animal is. And as you saw, it's a hamster. So our options are, we can either turn this into a local rescue facility, we can try to give it to PetSmart, see if they'll take it back, or better yet, little Max Robert has been dying for a hamster, so we're gonna surprise him and let him know that it's his. We're gonna go into the PetSmart right now and go ahead and pick up a cage for it. Make sure you comment below and let me know what you think we should name it. I'm thinking ham bone. Stay tuned for this. We're gonna go over and tell Max now that he is actually getting this hamster to see what he has to say. Hey dude, so you saw that we found the hamster, right?
Yeah.
What's right behind you right here?
A tank.
A what?
A tank for a hamster.
It's not a tank, dude, it's a cage, but yeah. So, what do you think about keeping the hamster instead of giving it back to PetSmart?
I've always wanted a hamster.
Like, seriously? Do you want it? You want to keep it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we got to pick out a cage. Which one do you think we should get?
We should get this one.
Why that one?
It's big.
Oh, okay. The Extreme Challenge Habitat. Well, okay, well that's it. All right, well that was easy enough. So let's see what else we need for this thing. We're looking at this. It looks like it has a water bottle and a food dish. It has all the kind of toys in here for him to play around and do things with. It's got a slide in it and some tubes.
Slide in it.
And it looks like these things actually will like connect together. So let's go see if we can find some stuff to connect together. So with the hamster, we also need to pick up some of the bedding. So I did some research, and it looks like this Katie Clean and Cozy brand is actually a pretty good option. So we're gonna pick some of this up right now. All right, we also need some food, so we're gonna go ahead and pick up some of this hamster and gerbil food right here, which I've read of some stuff about this, and it looks like it's a pretty decent food as well. Yeah, we got a long drive ahead of us. Maybe we should have went back home and then bought all this stuff. We are back at the house now, and we have our food, we have our pet bedding, we have our Extreme Challenge Habitat, and then we also bought an extra room, which I didn't show us actually buying. Here's a little box that we found the guy in with all his stuff. There's poop and pee and junk in here, but we'll keep those chew sticks. It looks like he really liked those, so we're gonna keep those. But let's get this thing unboxed, and then old Brenton's over there.
I was gonna put that in.
Oh, wow, I'm gonna put it in. I'm just gonna bleep it out. God. Well then, anyway, so we have all of our stuff. We're gonna unbox this and get this thing. God, I wanna get this thing together. Okay, so let's get this thing opened here. Okay. Woo! Oh gosh, there's another piece of tape. And another. Okay, we got it. Woo! Okay. As Max comes over here, let me see that. Wow. Look at that. Anybody know what the name of that is? Lucent Technologies. Everybody that is watching this video uses some technology that was actually made by this company. They don't exist anymore, but I used to work for them.
Where are the chocolates?
The chocolates are behind the betta tank over there. Okay, well, we have this first thing here, which it looks like a wheel. Well, after finagling, we got this big old box of plastic stuff, and we're gonna start breaking this down. Now, I will tell you, I was thinking about this in the car ride home. I'm actually gonna replace this because I feel like it's probably important to understand the actual amount of consumption of water by an animal. So I really need to be able to see through this. Hence the reason I think they really make clear bottles. So we're gonna get a new one of these, but this will do for tonight. Looks like we have some odd and end pieces. Some oh, this is the slide. Some other stuff. This is like a, wow, that's a nose picker. It's like a big thing here. And then we got the plastic here. Oh, and then some metal. All right, well, let's get this thing together.
This thing is dope.
It is pretty dope. And we're not even done. Like, this is stage 1.
When he runs on this, he spins around in circles. It's full on 360. This is honestly the coolest shot ever. Look at this.
Look at that. We are currently building this. Hi, we're currently building it.
Whoa!
And I think that this is going pretty well, actually.
You're gonna connect that to there.
Yes, sir, we are.
Right there.
We're gonna see. All right, so we have Max's new little hamster, which we asked earlier. Make sure you comment below and let us know what you think we should name this thing. Max wants to name him Hambone. All right, well, get him in there, Max. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's like, look at that. He is already going up the slide. Oh, he got into his little tube there.
How does this thing defy gravity and climb up here?
We'll put him in there. He'll find his way out. Watch him. Oh. There he goes. He's trying. He's like, hey, hey, oh, yep.
He's kind of big.
It's all fur.
Yeah.
He's really not that big.
Too big.
Is he really too fat for this thing? No, he's actually, I don't think he is. Oh no, he's good. He's just not.
He's enjoying the situation.
He just won.
Hambone is definitely the name of the hamster. Wow.
He needs to work
not
out
like he's
a little
cleaning
bit.
himself. He's like, yeah, here. Actually, what we need to do is we need to throw him in here right now.
You got stuck there, homie.
And he's like, wait a minute. Hopefully he can fit his hefty self through this. Let's just make sure here.
So the first one didn't work, but we will see you guys back with the new one.
Alright guys, so here is the new hamster cage. The other one was not working because the tubes were too small for this chunky little monkey right here. So we went and got this one, which looks actually better anyway, but she is absolutely loving it. We got food in there. We have a water bottle. We have a little house back here in the corner, chew sticks, we have bedding. Everything looks good in here, and she really, really does enjoy it. Look at her right here. She's just climbing around like everything. And we also got her a hamster ball, which she also loves a whole bunch. She's been running around the house all day today with it. But look at how cute she is. I really do though. I need a name for her. Max wants to call her Hambone, but I'm not really sure. All right, well before we go, let's go ahead and take a look at all the fish real quick just to see how everyone is doing. We have the indoor pond. Look at the beautiful little tiger Oscar right there. He's waiting to eat. Oh, there's the knife fish who just came out. You got the orange Oscar who's up under there. There's the little bass over there. We need to do a water change in this thing, which I'm gonna do very soon. Well, look at him. He's hanging out there. He wants some food. which we're gonna give them some crickets real quick. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take this little piece right here, bring it over here, and watch them. Woo! They love the crickets. So we're pretty much out of crickets at this point, but we'll get some more stuff to feed these guys here in a little while. Oh, there's the pacu under there that Brenton put in here. I will tell you though, the featherfin catfish is in here, and when I get some, he absolutely loves earthworms. So I'm gonna get some earthworms and we're gonna feed him, and the knife fish is out because he actually, I don't like to hand feed him because he's crazy aggressive, but what I will do with him is feed him with the tongs, and he seems to like that. So he will come out and pretty much hand feed, if you will. So moving over here, you've got the neon Tetra, you have the big old beautiful paradise betta, and inside of here you have, oh, there is the loach, the hill stream loach. He's chilling. Everybody in here looks good. All the pest snails, they're all alive. Over here we have the Guppy breeding tank, which we have no females in here right now, so it's all males except for a couple of little fry. But we're going to be updating the Guppy breeding tank very soon. Moving down here, we have the turtle tank. There is the snake neck turtle that Brenton brought over here, and then the little pink belly side neck back there. The musk turtle is back there. There are the neon tetras. There's also 2 snails and a clown pleco in here, which I've seen all 3 of those in the last couple of days, so I know everybody's good in here. Betta breeding tank, which you can see there is the female right there. Here's the big male. Still no bubble nest, but that's okay. And then down here, we have our 2 leftover rescue bettas. And then moving over here in this Guppy breeding pen, there's literally nothing in here other than 1 single bumblebee catfish, which I don't see at the moment. Over here we have the saltwater tank, and if you look right up here, there's the old Sally crab. He's hanging out the big algae-eating snail. We have a clownfish. Everything in here is looking good. Alright, well everything in the tank room is looking absolutely amazing. Let's go take a look at the other tanks. Here's the other Guppy breeding tank. I went ahead and did a water change on this and replanted a lot of the plants. They were all kind of floating, but everything looks good here. Over here we have the nice scaped betta tank, which actually has a show quality betta in it now because Brenton decided that that would be better in this tank than the little rescue betta. So we have rehomed the rescue betta to a different tank, which I will show you later on once it's fully scaped. Over here is our Rasbora tank, which if you notice, it is crystal clear. And the reason it is, what is it, Brenton?
Crystal clear?
Crystal clear. That's right. No. The crystal clear water, actually, and people ask me all the time, how is the water so clear? Well, the reason is, I'm telling you, this internal canister filter right here is literally, I just bought another one for the 100-gallon, I'll show you in a minute. It is $29 on Amazon. And this thing is amazing. I mean, it filters 90 gallons, but I mean, it's amazing for this tank. It's kept it perfectly clear. Everything is perfectly clean. See all the Rasboras up here? They're all living life. There are the 2 Cory catfish that are down here. And that is it. That's all that's in this tank. We still haven't stocked it with anything else. And I'm still waiting to see really what I'm going to do with it. So right now, tank looks fantastic. Now, there's a canister filter hidden behind this piece of wood back here temporarily. We're going to actually relocate it back here. Oh, look at that. There's a couple of mollies back here. Hey, come on, get out. All right, whatever, stay back there then. Anyway, got a couple of mollies back there, but all the fish in here are looking good. Where in the world? So we're missing a fish. We're missing a pleco, and I have a feeling that the pleco is behind the background because the background was pulled away for a little while, along with the 2 mollies. And yes, the pleco is actually right back there. You can't really see it at the moment, but I'll have to get him out. But everything in the 100-gallon is looking good. I am actually thinking about rescaping this, and we'll talk about that later on. That will come in a later video. But right now, all of this looks good. Alright guys, well hopefully you have enjoyed this video today. And if you have, make sure you go ahead and drop a like and a subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you have not done that already. But we really appreciate the support. We also have a collab coming with a reptile guy that you will see coming up soon in the next couple of weeks. I'm actually going to get the remainder of the items this weekend. So stay tuned for that. But hey, listen, we really appreciate the support. We appreciate all the subscriptions, all the views, everything like that. Make sure that you go and watch my last video, the otter swimming with baby otters video as well. Little Max Robert got to swim with a couple of baby Asian small clawed otters that Jacob Fetter had when we went to hang out with him. So make sure you go watch that as well. But listen, if you haven't subscribed and you haven't followed me on Instagram, please do that now. And hey, we will see you next time.